Welcome back. I'm Corey Melnikoff, and over the last few weeks we've worked on goals. Last time I tried to show you why it's so important that you have these. It's how you build that collective consciousness, that culture within a company that takes it to the next level. Now, I want to show you, just in case you're stuck at all, how it works, how we work through to get to the accomplishment of some of these goals, like writing a purpose statement. So here's how it went when I worked with one of my employees. I asked my employees, who are you inspired by? So they wrote, their mother, they wrote down a teacher's name. And I followed this with a question, which is a great way to get your purpose statement. Why do these people inspire you? And so they said things like, well, their mother's strength. And they said their teacher's knowledge. They said a lot of things, but we finally got to these words that meant a lot to them. Then I said, well, what do you like to do? And they said, well, I like to help people. I like to cook. And of course you ask the question, well, why? And so they said, because they like to see people smile. They like to make people happy, right? They like to make a difference. They like those special moments. And I said, okay, cool. I said, well, if you could do anything in this world, right? Just right now you could go do anything. What would you want to do? And they said, well, I'd love to travel. I said, okay, well, why? They said, because it's fun. And I said, what does that mean? And they said, well, because it gives me an adrenaline rush. And they said, the truth is, I love that adrenaline rush. I love that energy. And I said, okay, well, tell me about you a little bit. Tell me, what are a couple traits that make you unique? They said, I'm really friendly. I'm caring. I'm loving. I said, awesome. Now tell me a couple of traits you'd like to work on. They said, I wish I was a little more confrontational. I wish I was a little more independent. And you can kind of see how this works. We start to find words that really mean a lot to them. And we start to make a purpose statement. My purpose is to help people in creating happy, special moments in their life while building independence and confidence in my life while expressing my friendliness and caring. Right? That could be their purpose statement. Sounds a little ridiculous. That's why I said work in groups to wordsmith and make it make better sense and condense it to something, but you see how you start to get to that purpose statement. Now, I know this can get confusing, and I hope you got the ebook to help you through it, but if you want even more help, I literally recorded an audio of me going through creating goals for all of my team members in my offices. And if you want to see how it went from A to Z on creating your goals, you can go ahead and you can order my audio. And by the way, I know it usually costs a little more, but today there's a huge discount for you. If you want it, it's yours. Just click the link.